I'm in my living room.
Oh.
I'm at my house.
Oh.
Where are you at?
Wow.
Are you at your house too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Josh?
He's at his house with his mommy and his brother.
Oh, he has a brother. I have a brother too.
You do?
Yeah.
Who's your brother?
He has a brother I don't know about. Hi, welcome to a day in our quarantine life. So we had a car meetup outside. My mom lives by herself, my older sister lives by herself. My brother-in-law and sister, Ben and Paige, they just had a newborn. Everyone was feeling like really weird and alone and didn't know what was going on, and so we did a car meetup outside. And then we all went to the lawn outside and social distance 6 feet apart and had a casual conversation, but that was the last time we saw everybody, which was about 2 weeks ago. That was really early in the quarantine, and now we're, I think, on day 16, 17, 18, 19, day 19. So how long are we gonna have to be like this before we can hang out again in groups of like May, you think? Yeah. You know, there's so much that's really scary about this. One of the things that I think I get stressed up about the most is just the lack of control, not knowing when this is going to end and not being able to like plan for anything or have any, you know, like a deadline. So that's been tough. Right now we feel good. We're in our house, like we're trying to cook, we're trying to entertain Sonny, like we're really trying to make this a happy atmosphere for him. Really. I mean, for us too, obviously, to make like our lives easier, but we don't want him to like remember this as like a weird, scary time.
How much like news would you say we're watching?
We watch enough news to know what to do and how to stay safe, but we don't want to become overwhelmed by it. We don't want it to give us unnecessary anxiety. Like, we know we're here, we know we're not going anywhere, we know we're doing everything that we need to feel or be safe. And also, I don't really want the news to be on all the time, like with Sonny around, because I think he really does pick up on things and can understand what people are saying. And so I think it's important, at least for me, like I digest my news when he's not around.
So speaking of Sonny, most of the day is filled with Sonny, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's mostly amazing, but at times it can be frustrating. L is for?
Six.
Light.
Light.
O is for? Owl. You know, we wake up and for the first chunk of time that he's awake, like 5 to 6 hours, it's doing activities that we think he would have done in school, you know, trying to keep up with his development. Playing with him outside, watching movies if we have to, or TV if we have to, like we all need to get stuff done too. Dancing like crazy, like being weird with each other, dressing weird, like things are getting weird. He really misses his friends. He asks where his friends have gone all the time, and now we've been doing like weekly Zooms, which has been really fun, cute.
Now daily.
Yeah, hopefully now we're gonna do them daily, which would be great, so he could have check-ins with all of his friends every day. I signed him up for a singing class. It's a half-hour music class. He's doing great. I mean, he wakes up happy. Like, I don't think he has any idea the level of what we're dealing with right now, but there are little moments where I can tell he's frustrated. Like, he wants to go out and explore and see people and go to school, but for the most part, he's great.
What do we tell him, like, that is going on? What do we tell him about the virus or what the situation is?
We haven't said anything specifically about what is happening, more than just like, we need to stay safe at home right now, and it's just fun time with mommy and daddy. I think it would be too complicated for him to understand, so why try to confuse him? This is work from home. Day 7. And I'm just getting the mood lighting right so that we can record a podcast in peace. I am lucky in that a lot of what I do, I already do at home. It is awesome, but at the same time, when I am at home working, Sonny's at school, or you're able to help with him, or we have a nanny that helps with him. So I've never really had to balance like working and being a parent at the same time and being a teacher. So that, and being a wife and being there for myself and making sure I'm taken care of. Honestly, right now I feel like I have so much on my to-do list, but that like at the same time, nothing actually even has to get done. So I start to stress out about oh my God, like I have to respond to all these people or promote this or go live here, keep up with what everybody else is doing, because it seems like everybody's just constantly, posting every minute of the day, and you feel like kind of this rat race. And I feel like I want to be engaging in those conversations too, but it doesn't come like as naturally to me. Like documenting everything that we're doing, I'm struggling, and then having a schedule, and then parenting, and then just getting it all done in a day. You're having
a hard time.
Yeah, right now. I think right now crossing things off my to-do list will probably make me feel the best.
But you're like, you also don't want to do any, like you have so much stuff, you feel overwhelmed, you can't even start one thing.
Yeah, I feel like I can't, like my follow through for each project is, like I'm not having any follow through.
All you're doing is adding to your to-do list.
Yeah,
Not actually crossing anything off.
Totally, and like I keep on having more ideas and things I want to do, but then I'm not actually finishing projects that I've already started. So I just feel like I have so many different projects that are at different phases, and I'm having a hard time just organizing my days and my priorities with everybody else's priorities.
I mean, also taking care of yourself is important. How do you feel like you've been doing that, and like has working out been helpful?
Yeah, I feel like I have made it a priority to take care of myself. Like we have tried to work out every day, which is amazing. We're not even usually able to do that when and I'll like go and take long showers when I just need some space. Like I'll just sit in the shower for 15 minutes. I want to do more of that because that does make me feel good, like sitting outside and reading the book. I felt like so rested after that. So I definitely need to do more of those things that are outside my comfort zone that I like should urge myself to do, I also then when I get into these modes of like feeling sorry for myself, I feel even worse about myself that I'm like complaining about this stupid shit when there's so much else going on that's so much more work, like more terrible. So I just like a lot of that, and then I'm like, this is not about me, you're so narcissistic.
But like, it is possible at the same time that there's this horrific thing going on out there and people are dying and healthcare workers are putting their life on the line and doing this heroic stuff, and you are dealing with the difficulties of being stuck in a house with a toddler. Like those two things can go on simultaneously. It's okay.
They can go on simultaneously, but I also do need to like check myself, and like looking back on this, I want to be someone that I'm proud of, someone that found strength in it, someone that found resilience, someone that was able to support other people and be a little bit selfless. And so I just tried to like pick myself up and stop beating myself up and say like there's no time for that. Like stop harping on the past, just move forward and like be a source of light right now for other people. And I want to be the type of partner that I would want for myself. Anyways, love you guys. Peace in the streets. Hope you guys are staying home and staying healthy.